running out to Syracuse, Kansas. Every shop needs a lathe. And I used to have one, and I sold it to buy some engines and some other things, and I regret that. So we're running out to Syracuse. Now I'm pretty sure this is the South Bend lathe. I think it's like an 8-inch or 10-inch swing. Not quite sure, but my buddy has given me a really good deal on it. You gonna learn how to run this lathe?
Yes.
Are you lying? Are you gonna sit inside and watch cartoons all day?
Lathe.
Yeah? You can build parts for your tractor. Remember Dad's Sheldon lathe, the big green one?
Yes.
Dad sold that for way too cheap. I sold that for $800.
What? That's actually not a good price.
No, Dad was not very smart.
Yeah, you did not sell that for a good price.
That lathe was actually bigger and better than this one. But, oh well.
So this is the smallest one of all of them?
No, it's not small. It looks like it's got an 8-inch swing.
Well, it looks like that it's like one of the medium ones.
Yeah, it's a hobby lathe.
Well, it'll get the job done.
Yeah, it'll get the job done. That's right. Beggars can't be choosers. I gotta figure out how we're gonna unload this.
I do not know, but...
Alright, hang on. Watch out. Oh, she ain't no puppy. Whew. Look how tippy it is.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh.
Oh, it's so heavy. Oh. Your dad. I guess your dad's got more strength than brains, I guess.
Oh. That's heavy. So heavy. Oh.
She ain't no puppy.
Yep, she ain't no puppy. She's a big girl.
Okay, there we go. Alright, so here she is in all her glory. So, this is my first South Bend lathe. I've had a Atlas, which is a Craftsman, sold by Craftsman. And I've also had a Sheldon, but this is my first South Bend. So this here is a 9-inch. So it's got a 9-inch swing up here. 4.5 foot bed. So now I'll tell you guys what I paid for this. I paid $1,200 from a buddy, and that may seem a little expensive for this, but this thing is tight. Everything on here is tight. It's not wore out. Usually, you know, they'll wear out down here at the feed screw. It's not all sloppy. It's a really nice lathe for what it is. Obviously, we got the quick change gear set here. We got the forward and reverse. We're definitely going to have to do some work back here on the drive pulley setup. This belt's pretty loose. Little things like that. Got the back change gears. So, pretty nice setup. It's kind of weird. It's sitting on, looks like homemade stands. Yeah. So, $1,200 may seem like quite a bit of money, but check this out. We also got with this Dayton bandsaw. Really nice heavy duty. I don't have one, and I guess now I have one, and I'll most likely definitely be using it. And it's a heavy duty one. Also, we got boxes full of parts, and I was worried when I went and picked it up because I thought it was just the lathe, but he gave me all this stuff. Check it out. 4-jaw chuck. We got tool posts, high-speed steel, random stuff. We got chucks. We've got live center. Look at that. That's a good deal right there. We got, looks like an old file. Some homemade tools in here. Homemade boring bar. All sorts of good shenanigans. I don't know what this is. I'm sure somebody can let me know. Faceplate of some sort. Or this. Oh, that's the live center in it. No, I don't know what that is. What else we got? Open that up, buddy. Looks like a homemade live center. Or not live center, whatever you call that.
And this looks like a homemade something.
Okay. Let's see, we got tool holders, some, looks like some carbide in there. Got another tool holder. What else we got? Live center. All sorts of good stuff. So pretty much everything a guy needs to get going. It's maybe a little big for this lathe, but I mean, just what a treat. I'm pretty excited. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? Think it's a deal or not? I think I got a deal, being that everything on the internet or on Facebook is several hours away, 4 or 5 hours. And these lathes are usually going for like $1,800. Are they selling for that? I don't know. But this one is not wore out, and this is why I picked this. And I do appreciate my buddy Jason for giving me a really good deal on it. So this will definitely change things for the shop. We have a lot of projects that we need to get done with this. A lot of linkages on my 41 we need to get working that are really wore out. We've got a couple old compressors that really aren't worth anything. And I think it'd be a lot of fun to attempt to turn one of these into a little 4-stroke engine of some sort. Like I said, definitely gonna change the dynamic of our shop. So I'm really pumped. Am I a machinist? Absolutely not. But we're gonna learn. I know just enough to be dangerous. So, but first, our shop is really just filled with junk, and we got to get this thing organized. It's really dark in here. I'm getting really sick of it. We got too many things in here. I need to get some shelves built, get some things actually organized. I want to get some of my implements sold. Got this old Dempster pump, water pump, and then an old McCormick Deering vacuum pump for a milker I need to get out of here. Another thing I want to do, and let me know if you think it's stupid, but I want to paint all these walls white. Because I'm telling you, it's just dark in here and it's not fun working or recording videos. It kind of makes it difficult. So, I don't know. We're going to get a workbench built and try to get everything organized. All my nuts and bolts bins I'm going to integrate into my new workbench. Get the drill press on the workbench and possibly the bandsaw. So, I don't know, just a quick short video. May not be as many here in the next coming weeks just because I really got to try to get this place cleaned up and organized. So, we appreciate you guys watching and we'll catch you on the next one. Say bye.
Bye.